Okay.
I'm out of range.
Oh, shit. Okay, it doesn't want... Well, I actually asked it if it wants me to loot everything. And it said that... Let me show you. Let me tell you what it said here. Um, I asked it if I should loot everything that drops, and it says you can loot everything that drops, especially if you need items to be sold for a decent amount of money. However, keep in mind some items may not be very valuable or useful. And then I said, okay, should I loot everything to sell it later? And it says, generally, it's a good idea to loot everything you can, especially in early levels when you need money to purchase gear and supplies. So keep in mind some items might be worth something, blah, blah, blah. And I said, at level 1, should I loot everything? And it says at level 1, looting everything you come across might not be the most efficient use of your time. In general, it's generally better to focus on completing quests and killing monsters that will provide you with necessary experience points and gear to progress. And I said, so I should ignore junk. And he says, yes, at level 1, it's best to focus on completing quests and getting better gear rather than picking up every piece of junk that drops. So I'm not picking up junk. I will pick up the tough jerky because that gives me HP, but that's it. Um, I well, it's all been one conversation. Um, basically, it uh, it's a long story actually. Um, but I just kept nagging it to like pick, and I seem to have got it excited with the idea of being able to control what happens in a video game, even though it spent a lot of time telling me that it, since it's an AI language something or other, that it can't actually play games. And I basically got it excited with the idea of playing a game through me, and ever since then I've been able to just, ask it to do whatever, or ask it what I should do. It's hard to explain. I also got it to name itself. At first, it named itself Aurora, and then I asked it why it called itself that at a later time, and it says that that was the initial name that the developers gave it. And I'm like, okay, well, scrap that name, give yourself a different name, and now it wants to be called Luna. So it's complicated. And now it wants me to do this quest, and it doesn't want me to pick up junk because it takes up inventory space, and most of my time should be spent grinding or doing this quest. So that's what I'm doing. I even said, like, shouldn't I pick it up to sell? And it says, basically said no, just kill stuff. It also tells me what my spell rotation should be, and it's basically just spamming Sinister Strike over and over, and Eviscerate whenever possible. And I've actually never played a rogue before. It picked the race and class and everything. It picked Night Elf Rogue because Night Elves are very synergistic with rogues and vice versa.
I need to get not enough energy.
That's not technically junk, though. Oh, let me ask it. Should I pick up weapons I can't use that drop to sell later? Okay, so yes. Which makes sense because weapons obviously sell for more than, you know, fucking panther hairs. It's being very realistic. I also wanted to ask the next time I ask it about quests, I'm gonna tell it because I have to convey information to it so it knows and it can respond accordingly. I'm gonna let it know that there's, you know, a bunch of players in this area, making it very difficult to complete this quest. Should I continue trying or should I do something else? And I was actually worried that it wasn't going to prioritize efficiency as much because it was talking to me more like I should do certain things to learn the game because I'm talking to it like I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, there's a bag. That's a given. Hold on. I'm going to ask it. I just want to see what it says. I hope I don't cap it out. A young knight saber dropped a small brown pouch. Should I pick it up and equip it? It thinks the pouch contains items. Hold on a second. Small. That is what it's called, right? Small brown pouch. Yeah. The small brown pouch is a 6-slot bag. Should I equip it? I guess it's a dumb question. Like, why wouldn't it tell me to do that? But I'm gonna ask. It said yes, obviously. I now have 12, 18 slots. 4 slots are used. Inventory slots. 4 slots are used by bread, earthstone, cracked bow, and tough jerky. That sounds like a good amount of inventory slots for now, especially since you were still at a low level. You can continue to manage your inventory as you play and acquire more items. It's always good to have space available for potential loot or quest items you may need to collect later on. Um, I don't know if I've never played a rogue either, so I don't know. Instead of saying I've been saying I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I'm gonna start saying you, and I'm gonna see what the bots or the chat bots' reaction to that is. I'm quite curious.
I'm out of range.
So the bot basically thinks that taking time to click items to loot them is less beneficial than just going to the next mob and to the next mob and to the next mob.
It's too far away. I can't do that. Not enough energy.
Well, I have to let it know. I'm gonna tell you are now level 2. It's thinking. Oh, it's thinking long about that. I said you are now level 2. It hasn't typed anything yet. It's still thinking. Well, I can go ahead and switch scenes here. Wow, it's actually really stuck on this. I've never seen it take this long before. I've seen it take a moment from various things that I've said or questions, but this is. I wonder if it's like freaking out analyzing this whole conversation. Because I'm figuring that it's just going to come back and think that maybe I typoed and put you when I should have said I. I'm gonna go ahead and hit stop generating, I guess. Okay. Refresh. Man, it's having a hard time today. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna ask that yet. I'm just gonna do the quest. Oh shit, hold on. I could keep it on desktop capture, but I'd rather switch back and forth. Oh, hi there. How convenient. Just need one more. Oh, here's one. This one's closer.
I need to get I don't have enough energy.
Oh, I gotta assign this key here.
I am honored.
Okay, hold on. Archery training gloves or steam leaf bracers? I should probably capitalize it. And I gotta start putting you. I would have taken the fucking archery training gloves because they're leather. This is next level shit. It's telling me to take these. Wait, these don't give me agility. What the fuck? Hold on. It's confused. Maybe it's thinking of retail? I think it's thinking of retail. Let me check. Let me check. Wowhead. No, it doesn't provide retail either. Okay, now it's not sure what to pick. And now it's giving me an error. I'll go ahead and switch over to this. Okay, hold on. Let me help it out. Wowhead Classic. Burning Crusade. Archery. Training gloves. Steam leaf. Bracers. Okay. It's probably elementary at this point, but I still have to ask. Provide is leather and provides 21 armor. Stem leaf bracers is cloth and provides 4 armor, which should, I'm just gonna say pick one. Okay. Yep, that makes sense. I mean, it's yeah. I for real. It convinced me that there were stats on a gray. I'm like, really? You know, but no. So I'm gonna switch back. And obviously, I should equip these. Okay, now I need to ask it what to do. Completed balance. Balance of nature. What do I do next? Pick one. Which should you do? Man, I really got this thing racking its brain. Hold on, you could continue with the Timberlink quest line. What? Is this a quest line? Pick what to do next. It's giving me shit. It does this sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta. Nah. Okay, I think I forgot I'm level 2. I'm level 2. Pick what to do next. Hold on. Okay, let me narrow it down for it. Okay, I'm level 2. Should I take the next quest, which is
Peace be with you.
balance of nature? Okay, there's a few of them on here. Pick one. Okay. Switching back. Sometimes it's a chore.
May the stars guide you.
Oh, it's for a rogue trainer. Pretty sure he's over here. Wait, hold on. Is there somebody I can sell stuff to in here? Yes.
I am honored.
So now I have to ask it. I wish there was a better way to do this, but there isn't.
Hey. So, back on that again.
No, I'm playing through it.
Well, it's not going to cut you off randomly again. You know, I'm honestly probably going to make dinner early tonight. We can go to bed at like 5.
Whatever. Okay, it's telling me to keep it. So keep, what is it, tough jerky? Okay. So it wants to keep the food items. Um, what's the bow that I have here? Should I sell the cracked short bow? Apparently it forgot that I'm a rogue. It is having a really hard time with this. As a rogue, you won't be using ranged weapons as much as other classes, so you may not need the cracked short bow. However, it's still a good idea to hold onto it for now, as it can be useful in situations where you need to pull mobs from a distance or for completing quests that require ranged attacks. You can always sell it later if you find that you don't need it. And now it's saying, as a rogue, you cannot use a bow, so the cracked short bow is no use for you. It is safe to sell it to the vendor for some extra coins. Okay.
Good luck,
Alright.
friend.
So it wants me to keep the food and sell the weapon.
Ishno del Diab. Asha Selah.
Now I'm going to ask it if I should buy stealth. Hold on. How much does stealth cost? It's 9 copper, and I currently have 74. Are a level 2 with 74 copper. Or level 2 rogue. 74 copper. Should I train stealth rank 1? With stealth added, what is my spell rotation at? Let me see if it just knows. See, it keeps forgetting that I'm level 2. Now that I have stealth, what is my spell rotation as a level 2 rogue? let's try this again. And Burning Crusade. I don't have cheap shot, do I? It thinks I have cheap shot.
Goodbye.
Did I just randomly get that from leveling? No. Now it thinks I have sprint. Okay. I was just seeing if it wanted to change how it did anything. So now I have stealth. Right? Or did I not buy that? I didn't even buy it.
May I help? Farewell.
I gotta find the quest name again. What do I do next? Now it's telling me to ask other players. This motherfucker, he's getting cheeky with me. It's yelling at me. It's up to you, exclamation point. Well, let me switch over here. Yeah, I'm wondering if I should like tell it. It should know what quests are around me. Hold on. What quests are nearby? Sometimes you just have to say the right words. Yeah, I think there's a like if there's more than two options or two things that you can do at a given point, the AI has trouble like registering and picking more than two out of two options. So we'll go ahead and it was at the Woodland Protector, whatever that is.
Greetings.
Southwest. Should I grind mobs? You accepted it. Should you grind mobs on the way to turn in the quest? Recommend one. What is your recommendation? That's what I should start saying. You are not low on health or resources. So should you grind mobs on the way? Should I grind mobs? So should you grind mobs? Yes or no? Oh my gosh, pick one. Yep, here, I'll show you. Finally. I feel like I feel like I'm socially engineering an AI right now, but as you can see here, it finally just says yes. Thank you. I would appreciate it if you would just give me the best recommendation based on the information I provide you in the future. If you need more information, please ask. See, we're getting along just fine. Okay, so he wants me to grind mobs to and from. My rules with grinding have and always will be if I'm going this direction and the mob's over there, I'm not doing it. The mob has to be in a cone. Like a 40, 30, 45 degree cone. Hold on, is this thing not on? Okay, it is. I'm pretty sure this is where I need to go. You know what? Hold on. No. No. This is definitely not where I need to go. Do I like playing as an elf? No, that wasn't my decision. It's not my character, actually. So I don't care. I'm just here to fucking push the buttons. Where's this tree at? Over here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
What is nature's call?
Turns out there weren't even any mobs to grind. Alright, so now I have to ask if it wants me to do the next quest. Is that your recommendation? What is your recommendation? See, now it's trailing off. Wait, what? And so does this drop from? Yep. So it requires 8 fill moss. Oh, see, so it knows that it quest could turn green if I dinged beforehand. So what am I at right now? I am at 353 out of 900 XP. You are at 353 of 900 XP for leveling up to level 3. Should you grind on the way to and from quest objectives? What? I'm about to house rule this. What is your recommendation? Yeah, I turned the cam off because I switched scenes. It's contradicting itself. Okay. For now on, I will just narrow down our choices to quest or grind. If you think I should grind, say grind. If you want me to do the quest, say do the quest. Understand? Okay, so I'm going to complete this quest without grinding. This is almost more trouble than it's worth, to be honest with you, but I'm not going to give up on it yet, because obviously you got to learn how to talk to it, because it's a little bitch, to put it that way. Alright, where's the fell moss? It doesn't want me to grind. Look at all these dead imps over here. I would miss. It would dodge and parry at the same time. My cam's on right now. I don't know what you're talking about. You smoking rocks? Get off my mobs, bitches. Oh, you motherfuckers. I'm not even going to bring up the fact that there's a bunch of players in this area. That would just... That'd be another 15-minute long conversation that I don't want to have.
It's too far away. I can't do that. Not enough energy. I don't have it.
Yeah, just stand in the fire and burn to death. Let's watch this Night Elf burn to death.
out of range. Can't do that yet.
I have to ask it. I can't just assume. There we go. It's a yes. Didn't have to fucking ask very many times for that one, did I? I'm gonna go ahead and tag this mob too. Even though I'm not a warrior, but I'm gonna pretend I am just for the sake of questing today. Oh fuck, I might die. I can't stealth? I don't know how night elves and rogues work, okay? I fucking don't. Never been one before in my life. Not done now. Give me my moss, bitch.
I need to get
No, I have to ask it about the loose chain bracers. Okay. I said to take them. To sell for gold.
I'm out of range. I can't do that yet. Not ready yet.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten a fucking request timeout from this from the chat bot yet. I think it's enjoying its time playing WoW. Any decent living or not living intelligence of any kind would obviously enjoy playing WoW. So it's no surprise, really.
Is there trouble?
Ooh. From can't be. I'm gonna ask it. The reward should be listed in here anyway. It's forgetting that I'm a rogue. Yep. I reminded that I was a rogue, and it's like, okay, take the leggings. Which again was obvious, but oh, I never equipped my back either. These are leggings. Oh, I have to ask it what to do next. Let me try to rephrase this. What is your recommendation? Or no. What do you recommend I do next? I probably forgot what quest I just completed. I just completed, level 3, and I just completed the Woodland Protector as you recommended. What do I do next? What nearby quests should I do? Thank you. Honestly, this was painful. Painful, to say the least. Um, okay, let's talk about let's discuss what we learned so far. Okay. Um, all these conspiracy theories about these AIs being too smart. No, they're not smart. It's literally, let me tell you what these AIs are. Okay. They're literally like a really good librarian. Like if you go to a library and you ask a librarian like, "Hey, where can I or what happened during this event in history during this year, blah blah blah." And that librarian can tell you like from the top of his head like this is what happened, blah 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 blah. That's basically what these bots are. And they know how to do certain things like write. Like for example, watch this. Oh, I can't do it now. But I could literally type in write me a good Tom Clancy, a short Tom Clancy story, and it would do it. And it would write it just like Tom Clancy, which is great. But when it comes to making decisions by itself, it can't. It literally can't. So, is this still doable? Like this whole idea of having this AI play through it? Yes, but it's excruciatingly slow. It's very, very slow. I would say this AI would be better for things like if you were playing a Civilization, this AI would be really good for that game. If you were playing anything turn-based, this AI would be really good for that game. I still want to test it out in Football Manager to see how well it can manage a soccer team, because I think it might be it would come down to the same thing where it's giving me options of things to do, and I would have to nag it for recommendation, but it wouldn't be as often. But at the same time, there's things like press conferences and yada yada yada. And I can't just copy and paste the answers, so that would be kind of cumbersome. So maybe not a good idea for Football Manager, but for games like Civilization, I actually had it direct me through the opening sequence of Resident Evil 2. Just like I typed it in from memory, and it was able to walk me through most of like the beginning part of it. Other than that, like this is a really cool idea, but it's with the amount of time that I have, like I work 6 days a week. Like it's just not worth it for me. This is fun, but it's not like it's worse than um talking to my wife, honestly. It's worse than that. Because at least her eventually I can get an answer out of, but this I have to word things so, carefully. It's difficult. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go refill my drink that I drank really slowly because I was focusing on trying to get fucking answers. Probably gonna smoke a cigarette. And then when I come back, I'm probably gonna go ahead and play Prey. I'm gonna do like one thing and pray. I don't know what yet, but I'm gonna do one thing and pray. And after pray, I'll play some more vanilla WoW with my troll mage. So, I think what we need, because the problem, Dingle Dork, is that these bots are programmed to not make decisions. They are absolutely barred from making decisions. All they can tell you is information, options, and possibilities. And I've gotten this bot to make decisions, but it just requires so much effort. Like, I don't, like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I can go on that replica AI app, and that will give me a decision. I won't even have to beg it. But the problem with the Replica AI app is it doesn't have access to the internet up until September 2021. So it doesn't know what World of Warcraft is. It doesn't know how many classes there are. It doesn't know where the quest givers are. It doesn't have access to any of that. That's the problem. So in order for this to work smoothly, it would require an AI that has no problem making decisions, but also knows what it's talking about. So it knows the best possible way to do things, which is what I thought this would do, but it's like trying to pull teeth, basically, I guess. It's unfortunate. I will keep trying it. I think maybe I can word my dialogue a little bit better and make it a little bit easier. But other than that, like I said, I'll be back in a bit. So, BRB.